This is the first of the LocalMotion Feast. It's a partnership night tonight with Cegin Hedyn, and which is a local project, and the Carmarthenshire Food Network. The idea is that these feasts over the next few months will share the LocalMotion story, will introduce people to the project and say LocalMotion is about systems thinking, it's about rethinking how we do things normally and bringing a new kind of energy to Carmarthen, and we're starting that by having a meal. It's an open invitation to anybody in Carmarthen. Because it's a food-themed feast tonight, we've got people who run food banks, people who are growers, local politicians. Everyone's come out, which is fantastic. Mae'n grêt gweld pawb dod at ei gilydd. Dyma pam ni'n meddwl am sut i ni fod gweithio i ddychmygu'r dyfodol. Wel, pam nawr ni ddechrau gyda byta gyda'n gilydd a rhannu bwyd a rhannu syniadau. Dyna'r ffordd gorau i weithio.
It's always very last minute at Cegin Hedyn because it depends on what local growers have donated or what's available and what's in season. So tonight we had some big Mother Hubbard squash that was donated to us from a community supported agriculture, so we used that for the dal, and got some kale growing in the outskirts of Carmarthen, and someone came in with a big box of quince the other day. So we just use what we've got, you know, and just put it together and just make it really wholesome and healthy. We try and have raw, fermented, plant-based, just stuff that's going to really nourish you. Sitting opposite people and next to people that you don't know is the key to what I would call a successful feast, is meeting someone new, starting new conversations, finding out about people's lives and seeing a new perspective, I suppose.
The different elements are, there are provocations around the room which inspire people to have conversations around food. There are statistics about food poverty, food waste, or issues that are connected to food locally. So they will help to kind of explore the ideas for people around the tables. And then we've got different conversations happening on different places. And then the room will start talking to each other later on. And then we've got finishing with the tree, which is the idea that you would tie a label to the tree with the thing that, what will I do after this evening? How will I take this work forward? So by writing something down, it's like a little bit of a promise of how will we continue working on this?
Like, you just be sitting at a table and someone's talking to you there, and then, you know, I was literally just there. And then I was talking to someone and I had to follow someone over there because I knew that they would need to speak to that person to connect that with that project. And it's just all these things just coming together, and you know, so with another person, getting them involved maybe in the catering for next month's event because of what they're able to do and the different aspects they're able to bring. It's just wonderful to be able to connect so many different people with so many different projects and ideas and thoughts.
Fi moyn pobl teimlo bod na ynni, ma' energy i mynd mlaen i greu projects newydd. Pwrpas y noson yma, pwrpas y gwaith LocalMotion yw i gysylltu pawb, i really feddwl sut allwn ni dychmygu byd newydd, sut allwn ni dychmygu systemau newydd i fod sydd yn modelu syniadau o gwmpas justice, really, a sut mae cymunedau yn gallu bod yn mwy sustainable. This feast is about food systems. The next one will be about economics. The next one will be about climate. They're all different, but how do we develop a series of working groups that can really model radical change in Carmarthen? Ideally, we'll need to move out of this building at some point because there'll be hundreds of people here. I want to just keep growing this conversation and just thinking of different ways of collecting people and collecting conversations. So we've got loads of material to work on. So we'll just need bigger tables, more food, and bigger spaces to get together.